Hello guys, I hope you're all doing really well and you've been having a great week. We're back again for another Q&A Friday. As you know, we have been asking our Instagram followers, we are at It Really Works Vitamins, for their hair loss related questions, and they have been coming in thick and fast. So the very first question is, what are some do's and don'ts after having a hair transplant? Can I use a Derma Roller? I've gone away and I've done my research, and here is the information for you. Primarily, what is a Derma Roller? A Derma Roller is a small roller that almost looks like a lint roller, and it's covered in needles. It's primarily aimed at women, but men have actually found it useful in helping to regrow hair. So this roller can be used all over the scalp. As the skin heals, the claim is that this stimulates the production of new collagen, which produces an anti-aging effect, and this forces the skin to repair itself. This might be useful for repairing hair transplant scars. In answer to your question, it's best to contact your specific hair transplant surgeon. Every clinic has slightly differing advice on post-care routine that you should be following, so it's best to follow up with your surgeon. But it seems as if, from what a lot of people are saying, you can actually use a Derma Roller on the areas that haven't been grafted, and that might be the most important thing. But it's important to speak to your specific hair transplant surgeon. You may also need to wait for at least 2 to 3 months after the hair transplant to start using the Derma Roller in areas that were non-recipient areas of the hair transplant. Thank you so much to our brand new subscribers. It really... Here's my microphone on! For you, I've been talking for like 10 minutes and the microphone wasn't on. Can I just say, if you're loving the channel, please do subscribe. I have a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers by the 30th of June. It seems unrealistic, but you know, life is unrealistic. I just want to go for it. I'm putting it out there for the world to see. Hit us up with comments. As you can see, I answer all the comments. There are also some other important do's and don'ts to remember after your hair transplant surgery. Primarily, don't drive yourself home straight after the surgery. The sedative, which is on your scalp, is still going to be there, so it's extremely dangerous to drive yourself home. Read and reread all of the aftercare information that your surgeon gives you. It's going to be a lot of information, and it's important to take this into account. Do keep your scalp dry, especially on the first day after your surgery, to ensure that your scalp is able to heal. Ensure to keep applying the antibiotic topical cream to the scar, because it might become itchy and there is a danger that it could become infected. Do sleep in a semi-upright position, and remember to keep yourself propped up on the first night after your surgery. Keep the clinic's number stuck to the fridge or anywhere that your family knows where it is, just in case that there is an emergency and you can call the clinic. It's also really important to take time off to rest and relax, as this aids your recovery. Also, don't forget to pick up your free ebook, Everything You Need to Know About Blocking DHT, from itreallyworksvitamins.com. The book includes a recipe for a homemade scalp exfoliant and the best foods and drinks that help to block DHT and regrow your hair. The link is in the description below. Do remember to ask your surgeon which shampoo you can use, and you can start shampooing your hair from the following day after the surgery. Do hand wash your hair for the first couple of days after the surgery rather than putting your head directly under the shower. This helps the scabs to peel off and accelerates healing. Do use an ice pack during the first week, as this helps to slow down any bleeding or swelling. However, don't put the ice pack directly on the grafted area. Place it only on your forehead or on the back part of your head. Do remember to get the best nutrition after your hair transplant. So as you probably know, my name is Fortuna and I'm the founder of It Really Works Vitamins. It's a hair supplement brand from the UK, and we've been featured in Forbes and Shortlist Magazine as the best hair regrowth product for men, and Forbes have said that we are the best nutrition innovation 2019 and 18. Our vitamins are packed with 22 essential nutrients that keep your hair thick and healthy and strong and encourage healthy hair growth. And my formulation helps to maintain normal, healthy hair growth, which is why we've got so many thousands of customers worldwide. And we have had quite a few customers that have had hair transplants and say that they use our supplements to maintain healthy hair growth and maintain a healthy scalp, which is what we do. Yay! So check us out. I'm going to put in a coupon code in here so you can try us out. Remember, we do free worldwide shipping. All of our orders are dispatched on the same day, and if you're in the UK, you'll receive your order within 24 to 48 hours, and for everyone worldwide, you'll receive your order within 10 to 15 days of placing your order. And everything is sent via a tracked and signed for service. Gluten-free, soy-free, vegan, halal and kosher. So back to the don'ts after your hair transplant. So remember, don't smoke for the first month after your hair transplant. You might have seen our video from Wednesday, which was all about smoking and hair loss. Remember that smoking interferes with the circulation and it's inhibiting the nutrients from getting to your scalp. So it's important to not smoke at least for the first month. And if you can, it's always a good idea to quit smoking. Also, don't drink alcohol at least for the first 5 days after your procedure. Alcohol, like smoking, interferes with your circulation and it interferes with the nutrients getting to your scalp. So it's a good idea to go a little bit teetotal for as long as you can. Don't expose yourself to direct sunlight for at least the first few days of the hair transplant. And if you do have to go out, do remember to wear a hat. Don't play sports or do any exercise for at least a week after your surgery. Exercise that's not too strenuous can be done around 10 days after the procedure. Any kind of sports with body contact is prohibited for the first month at least. Do your best to avoid excessive sweating. Perspiration increases the risks of getting an infection. Doing anything, for example, going for a jog or anything strenuous that could mean that you break out into a sweat is a no-no. So in the first week, don't regularly bend over, lean forward or violently blow your nose. So what foods should you eat after your hair transplant surgery? Some of the foods that are great for hair growth include chicken, avocados, red meat, brown rice, nuts and eggs, as these are all rich in B-complex vitamins, as are It Really Works vitamins, so do check us out. Our vitamins are supercharged and they're extra strength to give you everything you need for healthy, strong hair growth. So check out our reviews and see what we can do for you. It's also important to pack your diet with protein, including chicken, fish, milk, cheese, beans and nuts. The hair is actually made up of a rough protein called keratin, and when you're eating protein, it helps to enhance and strengthen the protein that's already in your hair follicles. So that's a top tip as well. Also, it's important to get omega-3 fatty acids into your diet. So these are oily fish including salmon, mackerel and tuna. What should you be avoiding after your hair transplant surgery? We've talked about this in some of our other videos, so I'm going to put the link in here. One of the most important things is to avoid stress. We've mentioned it in some of our other previous videos, but stress interferes with the hair growth cycle and it moves your hair from the growing phase into the resting and shedding phase. It's important to take up a hobby that makes you feel healthier, happier, calmer, and do your best to avoid all extended periods of stress. Next, avoid junk food. So we've mentioned it in another of our previous videos. I'm going to put it in here. When you're eating greasy foods, foods that are high in processed starches, sugar, sweeteners like aspartame, they're actually increasing the sebaceous levels of DHT on your scalp and helping to speed up hair loss. So that's why it's important to maintain a healthy, balanced diet and avoid junk food and greasy food. Also, avoid alcohol if you can for as long as possible. I know we just mentioned it, but if you can avoid alcohol for much longer than the first week or 10 days or so, you'll really start to feel the benefits in your hair. Alcohol interferes with the circulation and we need healthy, normal circulation to ensure that the vitamins and nutrients in all of our food is going straight to your hair follicles and helping to keep DHT moving so it doesn't cling to the hair follicles. So avoid alcohol, avoid smoking, avoid basically party drugs, anything that you know is unhealthy. Do your best to avoid it and your hair will thank you. It's also important to remember that after your hair transplant surgery, it could take 3, 4 or up to 6 months to really start to see the noticeable effects and results of your hair transplant surgery. So it's important to be patient. So with all of these tips, I hope you found them really, really useful. And I hope I want to see your results after your hair transplant surgery. I love talking about stuff like this. As you know, as you've probably seen by my other videos, I love talking. I could just talk all day long about hair care and hair growth and hair loss and everything about that. So do hit us up if you have your own personal questions. We're at It Really Works Vitamins. Answer all the questions that come in from everyone on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for asking questions. We're replying to all of them right now. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I actually wanted to make this more of a relaxed vlog because in the last 2 days, 3 days in the UK, it's become so hot. We're having a barbecue. I imagine that this is what it's like to be in Australia. I've never been to Australia. And yesterday we went for a really, really lovely walk. It was like... Heaven, I just wanted to put in bits of the walk because it was just such a lovely walk. Now we are in lockdown. We're still here in lockdown, still technically in lockdown, even though everything is slowing down a little bit. But I, for one, am not like venturing out there. I'm staying in here, thanks very much. I don't want to get ill. I keep reading that our government isn't doing enough. Where's the tracing? We're meant to be, if you look at places like South Korea and I'm going off on such a tangent, sorry. South Korea, New Zealand, they're tracking people and tracing them. Every person that's had COVID or has been poorly is like, everyone's being traced. Well, they're not doing that here. They are not doing that here. And they're starting to reopen things. People are starting to go back to work. The roads are I'm not going out there. So I'm going to leave you on that note. Stay home, be safe, be vigilant, do your own personal lockdown, you know, just... Sorry, I know this was a Q&A, but, you know, let's just do our own personal lockdown until there are, like, no more cases in the UK. Because, no. Rant over, guys. I love talking. As you can see, I'm a chatterbox, and I love this, and I found my calling. I thought my calling was being an entrepreneur, but here it is, being a YouTuber. See you guys soon. Take care of yourself. And remember, free worldwide shipping, and the coupon code is here. Get a discount on your It Really Works vitamins. I love you guys. See you soon. Stay well, stay safe, and see you on Sunday for another video. Bye for now. I love talking. As you can see,